There were people crying. There were tears being shed. Like, people were crying. Hey guys, it's Abby. I am making a video today that I think is gonna be funny, maybe? I don't know. I'm just sharing my college audition crazy stories, which I have a lot of, so get ready. Crazy things happen that we can't control. First up on the list of crazy stories would have to be New York Unifieds. I did New York Unifieds this past year, the year of the snowpocalypse. I had to walk like 20 blocks in thigh-high snow, so that was no fun. And what are you supposed to wear when the snow is up to your thighs? Also, when there's not a single human being in sight. I'm not even kidding. It was creepy. I was like one of the only human beings outside because everyone else was inside because they didn't have anywhere to go. But like, I had to go to these auditions, so I'm like trekking through the snow in my nice dress with my sweatpants under it, and you know, it was crazy. And due to this crazy snowpocalypse, at my Boston Conservatory audition, only 8 of us showed up. And of course, they had to be the 8 best dancers I've ever seen in my life. So that didn't do much for me. Boston Conservatory had a ballet section, an across-the-floor ballet section, and an improv section, and then a musical theater dance section. What really got me was the improv section, where you like are all standing in a circle, she turns on music, and then she calls random people's names out, and you have to like go dance in the middle of the circle and make something up for 20 seconds. And of course, I got called to go first, so I'm just gonna leave it at that. We'll just say it was not a fun time to be me. And then there was my Baldwin Wallace audition. We were flying from Kansas City to Ohio, and honestly the weather was not bad on the way there. At least in Kansas City it wasn't. It was snowing pretty hard in Ohio, and there were some problems to the extent where our plane in the air got diverted to Detroit. So we landed in Detroit instead of Ohio. And I was like, oh my god, I have an audition in the morning. After sitting on the runway for 4 hours, they finally flew us to Ohio. I got 3 hours of sleep and then woke up and did my audition. So that was great. Just kidding, the audition was actually great. It's just like, it was so stressful. And then on the way back, we were stuck in the Chicago airport for 7 hours because our flight kept getting delayed. Nothing like being stuck in the Chicago airport for 7 hours on Valentine's Day, right? Another crazy story would have to be my OCU audition, Oklahoma City University. I actually met my current roommate there. We were both in practice rooms before auditions, like warming up and stuff. And when I came out of the practice room, my mom was talking to this other mom. And then she came out of her practice room, and so we were just like standing there. And then we talked for a little bit. I continued to see her at almost every single audition after that. Like, this is not a coincidence. We are going to end up at the same school, I just know it. And then we did, and now we're roommates. Also, a girl that I met at my first college audition ever, and like added her on Facebook because we like talked so much at the audition, she ended up going to the same school as me too. And then there was my OU callback, and they split you up into what they think you are, dancers or movers. And honestly, the movers call is like what most schools consider their dancer call. The dancer call there is like, get out your point shoes and let's do point. Like, I'm not even kidding, like that actually. I was there on the same day that 3 of my friends they're all 3 really great guy dancers were called back. They called our names. I was put in the dancer call, and they were all 3 put in the mover call. And I go, okay, something's very wrong here. If they got put in the movers call, I should be there too. Yeah. Bye. So at my PACE audition at Chicago Unifieds, they were like, so the Joffrey Ballet is gonna kick us out in like an hour, so we really need to hurry up this dance call. We did the entire dance break to Thoroughly Modern Millie from Thoroughly Modern Millie in 15 minutes. It was tricky. It was a tricky dance. There were people crying. There were tears being shed. Like, people were crying. It was intense. It's time to show the people in charge, right? Not a single person except for like one guy got more than 3 steps in the entire dance. That was a thing that happened. Well, those are some of my crazy college audition stories. Basically, don't sweat it. You are going to end up wherever you need to be. Life happens. Everyone knows that. But you're going to end up where you need to be regardless. So leave a comment about what you want to see next, and let me know how you like this video.